So we took a minute to read about this whole sovereign wealth fund, and a lot of people have been asking about it since the president signed in an executive order to do it. Now we have the Democrats and a bunch of protesters on the front of the Treasury Department protesting what's happening right now. So let's talk about this because, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, first of all, bad news, gang.
Oh, God.
It's over. We lost. I don't, there's no reason to sugarcoat it. I mean, we'll keep doing these videos and I'll try to keep you guys informed with the ever-looming shit show that is our lives. But we lost. We lost our government and our country. It's over. You say, well, what's everybody doing about it? Nothing. The Democrats are out in front of the Treasury building protesting with me and you. And you might say, they're out there with the people. That's great. No, it's fucking not. Know why? Because they're not the people. They're supposed to be on the inside. They're supposed to be the ones with the know-how and the access to prevent this shit and figure it out. You have Chuck Schumer and Elizabeth Warren out in front of the Treasury Department going, Elon Musk, please give us our government back. We're fucking done. That's it. The people that could fix this and do something about it are now out in the streets protesting. That's not a good thing. That's
Why?
a bad thing.
Why is it
Because
a bad thing?
They're not fixing it. They're out in the street begging for our government back. That means they know they've lost. If they could do something, they would be sitting in an office doing it. Not out in the street with a sign in the air. Bad news, guys. If protesting fixed anything, they'd make it illegal. It doesn't do shit. They let you go out there and kick and scream so that you feel like you're doing something.
Wait a minute, though, but it does something for Europe when they go
We're
out in the
not
street.
Europe. Europe doesn't do it like we do it. Europe doesn't go out there with a sign. Europe goes out there and sets up a guillotine and says, look, motherfuckers, if you don't fix some shit, we're going to chop your fucking heads off. We go out there and go, please give us our government back, Mr. Billionaires. Ha ha ha, fuck you. They don't care. We lost. So, what do we do about it? Well, you got two options at this point. First option, general strike. What's a general strike? Well, that means unless you're a healthcare worker or a teacher or a caregiver in some way, you don't go to work. Especially if you work in logistics, supply chain, commerce, retail, you don't go to work. Maybe for a week, maybe for a month, maybe for a year. You shut everything down. Because all these motherfuckers understand is money.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
That's
are you
true.
ready for what comes with that? Because they're not just going to roll over and die when you turn off their money. Can you live with no money? They're going to turn off your electricity. They're going to turn off your water. They're going to send out strike busters. So are you ready for that? I don't know. Are you? The other option is violent revolution. And I know we're not ready for that, so I'm not even going to get into it.
Some people,
No,
I think,
we're
are.
not.
Don't you think?
Nope, not. Are you
No
ready to
other-
go die?
Are there any other Luigis out there?
Are you ready to go die? You, the person on the other side of this camera. I'm sure you're ready for someone else to go die for your life to get better. Are you ready to go die for it? Because I don't think you are.
All right, let's talk about this sovereign wealth fund. What is all that?
All you need to know about it is if Donald Trump wants to do it, it's bad for you. That's the end of it. But let's address it a little bit. What it technically is and should be is when a country has extra money, they put it into this SWF, which gets invested to grow and then do good things with. Typically what it is is a corrupt slush fund for fucking rich people and assholes to move money around their oligarch friends. Most of the countries that have an SWF are corrupt as fuck. Now, the exception to that would probably be Norway. Norway does have a pretty legit one, and it's mostly an index fund. And an index fund is basically a low risk, low reward, steady growth fund that Norway uses in case of economic hardship. Norway also has free healthcare and a bunch of other shit that we ain't never gonna fucking have. So, and here's the other thing.
Take a deep breath.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how I want to get at this. An SWF relies on profit. We're in debt up to our assholes. We are $20 trillion and $30 trillion in debt. I don't even know. So we have no money to put into it. And if you read Trump's plan on their website, it's all double speak and corporate talk. It doesn't say anything. It says, we're going to leverage our assets. What assets? What leverage? How? There's no how. Our country starting an SWF would be the equivalent of a deadbeat dad who's behind on his taxes and owes $20,000 in back child support, taking his paycheck on Friday and going to the fucking casino with it. We have no money. So what are you investing? This is a slush fund for him and his friends to kick money around. That's it.
You think that's why they want access to our Social Security?
They already have access to your Social Security.
You think that's what
Yeah,
the
they're
money
gonna take your
they
Social
want to
Security
play with
and
that?
they're going to go gamble it away while they get rich.
Mm-hmm.
This is all bad. All bad. I hate to break it to you
They do
guys.
it like the banks do. What the banks do.
But the banks have oversight.
Right.
There's no oversight in this. Trump's going to put his people in charge. His people suck. We got the guy from fucking Road Rules running the fucking transportation department. We got a Fox News anchor running our fucking military. We got an unelected official with a bunch of 19-year-old 4chan trolls running your fucking Social Security now. The guy that hacked in and did all the shit in the Social Security Treasury Department, his screen name is Big Balls. He is a 19-year-old rich kid from 4chan.
Oh my
Look
God.
it up. It's over, man. I hate to sit up here and be like, the sky's falling. It's literally falling. If you've ever wanted to panic, now would be a great time. If you've ever wanted to get crazy and figure some shit out, now would be a great time. Because otherwise, this just keeps going. The guardrails have been removed. There is no stopping the train. And letting them take our money and invest it, Donald Trump has never had a successful investment in his life. He has bankrupted casinos and hotels and steak companies and water companies and clothing companies. That's who you want to invest your money? And we have no money to invest. We have no money to invest. The number one rule of investing is don't invest money you can't afford to lose.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell anybody that comes to me and asks me about investment stuff, and I'm not some financial guru, but the number one rule is don't invest money you can't afford to lose. We don't have any money. So bad news, gang. We lost. See you tomorrow.